It made 450 wheel.
To be honest, I don't really want to be boosting down the road in these. I just don't think it's ideal.
That's good.
That's a little frightening. Well, boys, I am officially back, and we are in New York City. Actually, about to go to RK Tunes right now. We're getting another car today, but we're not buying a car. It's a car that we started building a decent while ago, and it's finally done. I ended up giving it to Jordan just because we're like 90% done, and when a project gets to 90%, it really takes a good person to properly finish that last 10%, and sadly, it wasn't Will and I. We couldn't get it to the level that I wanted to get it at. Jordan, he was doing a giveaway at the time, and I was like, yo, I'll do some shouts, you do some work on the E30, like, what do you think? He's like, I'm down, let's do it. Ended up being a little more of a project than he was anticipating, but nonetheless, the car is finally done. I mean, we just had to bleed the brakes and stuff, but he got everything figured out and stuff. We had a few hiccups, which I'll let him talk about. It wasn't mine or Will's fault, shockingly. It turns out the harness, when the harness was built, something inside the loom was cut. It was like what activates the Vano. So I'll let Jordan get into a little more detail of that. But like I said, we're currently in New York City, dude. How's the drive going?
Good, man. I love going 25 miles in an hour.
Dude, it's the worst.
It makes no sense. That math just makes no sense.
No, it's awful. If you've driven in New York City, you know exactly what we're talking about. But this car makes a lot of power. I'm already looking at more parts to upgrade it. I want to paint it and stuff because, as you guys know, it is an 89. It's got the metal bumpers and stuff, and it doesn't look the prettiest, but trying to do the M-Tech conversion and stuff, and I saw Garagistic has actually a good kit for it, so I'm looking into that. I'm looking into buying the mounts and stuff and get this thing painted, and we have the Alpina wheels. We have a bunch of stuff for this car, and I'm really excited to finally just get this car done, actually drive it around. I don't know how 450 horsepower is gonna feel in a bucket E30, but it's gonna be interesting, so I'm excited to show it to you, but let's get to Jordan's. You have arrived. RK Tunes. Yep. Dang, it's a ghost town here.
Oh, dude, no one's here.
Jordan wasn't joking when he's like, I don't know about customer cars, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
He told me a story that one day he just came in here, he's like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. And he let everyone go. I'll have to ask him if that's okay to say, but I don't think he'll care. But dang, dude.
There she is.
Look at her, dang.
I forgot how good it looked.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. The paint's iffy. The bumper's gross. But, like, it's a sick car. And
I thought it was a coupe. I forgot it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the coupes, but I also love the four-doors.
Four-door E30s are good.
Four-doors for more horrors, dude. You know what's up.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me that this thing actually drives. Yeah. You know, I'm so used to just pushing this thing around, but we can actually drive it other than the brakes. But
we ever finish on the white one?
Yo. Mr. Clean House, what up?
It's nice and AC.
It's a ghost town in here, dude.
It's hot in there.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's no AC.
I heard you're doing your Burble Tune special in there.
Stock.
Oh, that's stock?
Yeah.
Dude, it was loud.
Nah, maybe it's not stock.
So, how'd that E30 build go?
Piece of shit.
Yeah. You don't like it?
Ask me how it is now. Still a piece of shit.
Wait, really? You don't like it? Yeah.
Do you know how low this exhaust is?
It's dumb. I don't want to talk about it.
You can't make it out of anywhere.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk
You should show
about it.
people how bad it is. Whoever made it, unfollow him if you follow
Nah,
him.
he's my friend, dude. So I can't do a poll right now, right? That's probably
There's like no brakes.
Yeah. Did you test her out, dude? It looks like you did some burnies, dude.
I know.
Nah. Okay.
I mean, it still looks like shit, right? So it's fine. But no, I think it's pretty good.
I think it's great.
I mean,
it's crazy because like the 90%, it almost looks like nothing was changed.
It looks like nothing was
changed. But like
changed.
you've had to do so much to the thing.
It looked like nothing was changed. Still looks like a raging piece of.
And what I was saying in the beginning of this video was we had a problem that we didn't really know, but you finally figured out what that problem was.
I think. I mean, I have like a lot of stuff I recorded this car, but I spent like, not including my mechanics, probably spent like 40 hours. Just every single brake line was loose, and the list goes on and on. But I personally spent probably like 40, 50 hours just on this car.
Yeah.
Checked the timing, was off. I retimed it. It still shows off in the ECU. Everything was sort of kind of horrible. And my thing is, I think the cam sensor wiring was damaged when they modified the harness, or because they started on a used harness. But they did cut a wire. You have the bridge 2 wires in this car, so you flash ECU and saves. They cut a wire in the harness. You're never supposed to cut. It goes to the ECU. But I think the cam sensor wiring to ECU is bad because it throws cam timing codes.
And you've checked everything mechanically of this car.
I retimed it, checked timing twice. I have a piston stop. I put it cylinder 1 to make make sure the trigger lines up.
So I messed up the timing.
Well, minimally, that wasn't the problem. You could be a hair off and be okay. It was only a hair off.
Yeah.
But the problem was, like, I went to lock the crank at TTC to make sure the front wheel was right, and that didn't work because something broke off there from someone previously. So like the list just went on and on. It wasn't just like, hey, button this car up and install this drive shaft. It was like the drive shaft was like the easy part, other than it taking like 2-3 weeks to get. I'm like, okay, the lift doesn't stop.
Did I f you?
Yeah. You made him clean house, dude. This car.
Well, am I the reason you cleaned house?
No. But every coolant line was loose. Every single brake line was loose. All the charge pipes were tight. The exhaust hitting everywhere, so you have to fix that. The oil return line sat against chassis, and that over time will rub through and cause leaks. That alone to fix the oil return line, horrible, because this turbo, the back housing.
Oh, it's super challenging.
It's the turbo sits like in it, so that was really bad. Everything was just
really bad.
No, the car mechanically, engine-wise and stuff should be good now. It runs. You haven't seen it. It runs really normal. You guys can do a burnout. It just do it towards the dumpster.
Because it really has no brakes.
If it doesn't stop.
Well, if it doesn't stop, I can just coast into the road, no?
Dude, park up.
I don't want to hit the...
It's hit already, bro.
I guess I can. I mean, I might as well. That's the least I can do, right?
I mean, yeah.
Here, fire up. I want to hear this bad girl. Dang, I'm kind of bummed because I thought me and Will did an okay job on this thing.
You did about average.
Okay, so I was average. I don't expect to be above average.
Out of probably 50 or 60 cars that came to me with aftermarket turbo kits, 3 went on the dyno worked. That's included.
So not bad then. I didn't do terrible.
I mean,
all right, out of the 60 people, like where am I in the spectrum if you were to just guess?
You're on the spectrum for sure.
Yeah. Got me there. No, dude. I don't know. I'm just trying to feel better about myself, man.
It wasn't like the motor fell apart, no head dowels. Motherfuckers talking shit that the motor's gonna fall apart, no head dowels. You didn't put dowels, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And there was people talking, yo, it's good, motherfucker.
Still good.
It's fine, dude, it's fine. It runs really good. It made 450 wheel.
That's
good.
That's a little frightening.
I said it was gonna make 500. I think earlier, a different video probably, but it has.
Well, I don't have the cams.
Non-M3 cams.
Yeah.
So without M3 cams, 450 is pretty solid.
Is this safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no. Yo, this car has no boost gauge. Has no Y band. No, I had to wire a boost gauge. Had to put a Y band in it. I took it back, obviously, as you see.
You took it back?
Yeah, it wasn't permanently wired. It was just here, you know?
But I don't have to worry about any of that.
I would always worry about it. I mean, I
don't worry about it.
Why?
I'm so happy you're the man, dude.
Why?
You are the man.
Because that all sounds like a nightmare. Sounds good.
So many little things. It means cold.
Bro, it sounds sick though.
These are not your keys though. Let me put these back.
You want to do mine next?
I don't think we're ever allowed to bring a car back to Jordan.
Nah.
Man. He's over it. We're banned from arcade tunes, dude.
We'll let it warm up.
No more 90%ers, huh?
Here's a problem. It's very hard to find anyone that can get every little thing right. I was gonna do the brake thing too. Like if you told me I can't come for 3 weeks, you're gonna be me. If you would have said I can't come for 3 weeks, I would have done that.
Well, actually, I don't know if we have enough room on the trailer.
The exhaust is scraping on flat ground. Brakes.
Why you stop? There's a forklift behind that.
You push it through the forklift?
Yeah.
Dude,
This is ignorant.
Dumpster, bro. This is Alright, now it's under home.
This is dumb.
You gotta get it out of here first.
well, I figured if it blows up here, I just leave it here, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you hit my dumpster.
Your front bumper's.
Actually?
Yeah.
No, it's fine, dude. You just did it for free.
Yeah.
Is it? No, dude, people pay money for that. To drill off the shocks?
Yeah, dude.
You gotta hit this side too. Hit this side hard.
Oh, wait a minute, we did the mod.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to do the M-Tech bumpers anyway. Hey, she runs and drives and makes 450 horsepower. Dude, second gear, like, just goes. It's kind of crazy.
Sucks you can't drive it because it's definitely sketchy as hell.
Oh, I'm actually kind of scared to drive this thing, to be honest
Don't
with
work
you.
at all, right? Like, you hit the brakes against that and it just hit it completely. I saw your face, you're like, oh! I was like, the brakes don't
And
work.
I'm like not used to the clutch yet, so I'm like riding it a little bit. What clutch is it? I don't even remember. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. Here it is. 450 wheel Deathtrap. We're gonna bring it back to the shop, Teflon tape some lines, and hopefully she's good. I mean, I guess I gotta change the rear tires. I'm actually kind of pissed about that. Dude, the exhaust scrapes on flat ground.
Can I take my lug bolts back? Your car came with 2 lugs.
No, that comes with it.
That's from my nice car.
Just send me a bill.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's not paying me shit, this motherfucker.
Me and Jordan have already been talking. I got another build in mind. And we're gonna drop it off at RK. It's one of those ones. You remember you were talking about the white car?
Yeah.
Let's just drop it here when he's not here one day, and it'll get done eventually.
100 cash for clunky, bro. No title, no problem.
Well, we'll talk about it, right?
I'll see.
Is it good?
No, it's not good, but you can go though. I said a little. Good riddance. They're all brand new brakes. They've never been braked before. You get me?
Yeah, I took it down the road and almost died. So
Yeah.
I probably should have filmed it, but I was like, the brakes worked a little bit. I'm like, I gotta try that. I've been wanting
Your
to try
front
this for
brakes
forever.
work, not the rear.
Yeah, it felt like that. Cause like I hit, like I was mangying third going down the road, and then I hit the brakes, and then it just sent me into the curb.
Probably like just the fronts worked or one of the fronts.
Saved her though. I mean, look at the D drive over here. Well, saved it.
Yeah, almost crashed it.
But I saved it.
But you saved it.
All right, we're gonna bring this thing back to the shop. We're gonna hopefully fix the brake system, and then we can go for a nice stroll around town. That's what you do at RK Tunes, right?
I hope not.
I wanted to thank you.
No problem.
You did it.
Mechanically, yes. The rest is on you. Make it look good.
Yeah, no, I want to do the M-Tech bumpers and stuff. Now I have to. I really don't have a choice, do I?
You're welcome.
All right, so we just got back to the shop and everything, and it's now 10 o'clock at night. That took like a 7.5 hours.
Yeah, a lot of traffic.
Dude, I hate going to Long Island. If you live in Connecticut or you're around New York and you ever have to go in, you know the pain. And this was kind of like a last minute thing. Like today I was like, you know what? Let me call Jordan. Let me see if I can just pick this up today. And he's like, yeah, come on down. It's all done. So here we are. We have to bleed the brakes. The reason why I want to do it tonight is I want to go drive around tomorrow. We need tires because you guys already know why. Yeah, so he told me that this one, the hardest one to get to, right underneath the reservoir here, the part that goes into the portioning valve is leaking. So considering these are all just braided lines, so they're pretty flexible, hoping I can unbolt it from the master, put some thread stuff on. I forgot what it's called. You know, the white stuff.
Teflon.
Yeah, the Teflon goo though. I use the goo because I feel like the goo is just nicer. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna try to bleed all 4, and hopefully there's no leaks, and then this thing's gonna be a ripper. It needs an alignment bad. Because we definitely have to fix a lot of things with this car. Like I do want to get a paint job and everything, as I was saying, but I think this thing has potential to be a beast. So we're gonna shoot for that, but let's figure out how we're gonna do this first. Fun, fun, fun.
Yo.
You like this, dude?
It's a little sauce.
Woo! Smells like straight tequila. Take a sniff.
Very, very strong adhesive.
It's very strong, dude.
Is that what the kids get high on nowadays?
I don't know, dude.
Parents, if your kid's got a weird creamy bottle,
Yeah,
you know what he's up to.
they're in trouble. But we took the portioning valve out. Just figured I'd take both fittings out. I'm hoping like it's just as easy as 1, 2, 3, you know? Like put this in, bleed the brakes,
Yeah.
send her on her way. But you know what?
You're
You know what? I don't want it to leak, Matt.
I don't want it to strip. We have no video.
All right, guys, see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's tight. We gotta get this on all 4s. Hey, all 4s.
Hey man, can I borrow the window switch?
Are you serious, actually?
Yeah.
They were kind of annoying. Nah, f you.
Oh Oh, I want the window though, please. It's hot.
There's one. Oh, I was about to say, come on. The only window that was working was that window. So I ended up taking that switch, putting it into the driver's side just to see if it was a switch. Just an easy test. Turns out it is. So somehow out of 4 switches, 3 switches are bad in this thing.
Yep.
Brakes are money, dude. May God rest on your soul. Sorry, pal.
Nah, dude.
Sorry, pal.
Oh, can I sit in the back?
Sorry, pal. You all right, pal?
Get my seatbelt fixed. It works now.
Dude, I can't lie. This car is super cool, but I really hate the exhaust, dude. I hate it so much. It ruins the car. It rubs flat ground. Oh, hey, you know how to drive?
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, brakes are good. Dude, I want that f***ing exhaust to fall off. This is not a nighttime car right now, dude.
No.
Brakes are, oh, dude, the toe is so bad.
I just found out my seat's not bolted down.
Dude, oh my God, what's happening?
What?
We're getting sparks in the front.
We're on fire? Into the shop. Extinguisher.
No, it's not on fire. Or is it? No. Oh, it's the brakes. Why are the brakes sparking?
It's not good. Is there a pad in the back?
Bro, I think there's no pad in the front. What the f, dude? Ooh, that instantly, this thing instantly put me in a bad mood.
Okay.
They're always so close.
So close.
They're always so close.
They're like,
all right, well, we fixed the brakes-ish. Needs gas. It's midnight, so nothing's open as of right now, and I'm not gonna drive this all the way in town, because, actually, it is registered. The plate's just at home, and I registered a while ago.
you just factory reset.
I registered a while ago, but obviously we didn't have the car, so I just didn't have the plate with me, so I'll grab the plate tomorrow morning, fill up with gas. We gotta jack it up and figure out what the f***'s going on with that caliper. Thankfully, we drove it at night, so we know the thing's sparking down the road. The exhaust is complete. I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about it, actually.
Bin.
Yeah.
Throw it in the bin.
I mean, I think we can salvage it. I mean, if we make like a couple like pie cuts to go up,
Yeah.
and then just like suck it up more, or just delete the resonator completely. It'll be a little more loud, a little more droney, but it'll make it a lot easier to kind of not scrape on the ground. We have to cut it up anyways because the exhaust is sticking 7 feet out behind the car. It looked dumb. No, I mean, it runs, it's here, but tomorrow we'll dive in a little more. We'll see you then. All right, boys. Well, it is the next day. I've been going over the E30 and stuff, going through a couple things, got some gas, ended up overfilling it. I found out that the gas gauge doesn't really work. It said it was at half a tank, but the whole time you're filling it up. Like, you know those cars where you click it, every like 3 seconds it keeps stopping, keeps clicking? It was doing that. So I only had 8 gallons in it, and I knew I had an empty tank, so I'm like, all right, like it's just doing that dumb thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. It turns out I was overflowing it because the gas gauge only works from all the way empty to half. So half is full, which now I know. The evap metal line started leaking all over the gas station, so I just put this into here. And yeah, we filled up 3 water bottles, so I'm not gonna drive this right now. I'm gonna pop the return line off and actually get some gas out of this thing. But yeah, I took the gas cap off and stuff, and now it works like a lot better. It's just so overflowed right now. I might just let it run here for a while. But anyways, besides the point, I couldn't get tires today because no one carries 205s, 215s, and 16s. So I hit up my boys over at Tire Streets, and they do have those in stock. If you use code Miata 15, you could save yourself 15% off all of tires. And I think actually they're having an even better sale. Go check it out on the website and stuff. I think that there's like up to 50%. I don't know how much longer they're having that for, so I would go check that out. But anyways, since we can't drive it, since we're waiting on tires and stuff, and because to be honest, I don't really want to be boosting down the road in these. I just don't think it's ideal, but I really do want to clean this thing out. I actually just found someone in Connecticut that has like an E30 junkyard, so I'm gonna go through the interior. We're gonna clean it all out, take all of this BS out. Like, what the f is going on here, dude? Are these for this car? No, these are the Roadsters, dude. These are the blueberries, because you can see the tape from when Will was grinding underneath the car. But yeah, no, there's just a lot of BS in here. Oh, there's the visor. See, look, we're already finding stuff. This is good. So I just want to clean it. There's a bunch of junk in the trunk. And I want to vacuum it out and everything. So let's get to that.
sucks.
I know, and we have all ass tires too. It's kind of scary to drive. I don't like quite trust the car yet. I mean, look at the steering wheel.
Yeah.
The steering wheel doesn't lie. But we found a bunch of interior parts, like interior parts. We got this. We got all of that. I'm buying the visor because look at this thing. This thing. Stupid. Buying that off him. I need to order a kick panel because I guess you can't find kick panels anymore. All of the window switches he has, I need the back ones too. I need some interior bits for the trunk. Got the door handle getting fixed as well. So like this thing should be pretty mint in like a week. Oh dude, that left black marks. And this is on ball tires.
That's so sick.
That's third, dude.
Yeah, it just wants to kick out sideways.
Yeah, this thing's rowdy. Obviously, the Vanos isn't working. I need to change my harness, which is super annoying because I got a nice rebuilt harness and everything, but the wire is just not ran for whatever reason. But Jordan said just get a stock M52 harness and then just get the adapter harness that adapts from the M52 to the E30. So we're just gonna do that. He's gonna retune it, and right now the turbo kicks on about 4,500, which is super laggy, but that's because we don't have Vanos and the cams are small cams and it's literally built for that.
Yeah.
So without it, it's just kind of a bag of dicks. Cool that it's running. Like Jordan did a killer job. I'm not saying anything like that, but like it's a bummer that it's just one little part is stopping us. Well, not a little part, engine harness. And like, dude, from like 2 to 4, there's nothing. Like, look, this is, I'm gonna floor it here. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah,
it's gutless. And that's just because there's no Vanos.
Yeah.
But once we have that, it should be good. But the brakes work, like the car runs and drives, like everything's starting to check out. Oh, my brake lights are stuck on. It just happened too.
No.
Like we were testing them because we didn't have like the ballast or like the back plate that has the lights on. We didn't have it plugged into the taillights. I'm like, okay, yeah, like they kind of work. And then Matt was hitting the brake and then they got stuck on. 89 problems. We're gonna go to the car wash right now and vacuum this thing out. I just want to like make it like presentable, and when I was getting in here I was like, I hate driving this thing, there's clutter everywhere, it's bullshit, but we're just cleaning her up, doing what we can do today. We're driving on these Bunko tires to the car wash. Alright boys, well, we cleaned it out, we put some interior pieces back, and I think we're gonna end the video right here with one good second to third. I'm not ready for fourth yet.
Yeah, no, it's too scary.
Like, you could probably ride that thing out for 6-7 seconds, just
yeah, you'd probably die hitting a curb side.
It's just like, the alignment's not good, the tires aren't good. Let's like just enjoy the car, you know? We just got it, let's learn it a little bit. Off camera, I'm gonna fix this, because this is stupid. Need to get alignment, things like that. But Jordan did a killer job. Stoked that this thing finally runs, dude. It's almost like I never thought it was gonna happen, you know, just because it was just, it's been a year in the making. And like, this is like a build that I was like, I pre-planned and I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm like, dude, we're gonna bang this thing out in 2 weeks.
No.
1 year later, here we are. But hey, you know, better late than never. I'm stoked. We still got to get the M-Tech bumpers. We still got to get it painted. We still got to make this thing nice, clean up the interior, all of that. But this thing's going places, and I'm really excited. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Shadow.